Right, welcome back. Last time we started the campaign and gone ahead and annexed Zanzibar, plus the one province they picked off from Vumbaku. Oh, and we also went ahead and managed to pass the reform nobility. It was crazy expensive and destabilizing, but it was done. And I'm also working towards slowly weakening the strength of the tribes. Also, I now have cavalry, so that's at least an advantage against the tribals to the south, of which Lundu is becoming scarily large. Yeah. Probably should actually go ahead and take on the aggressive policing. Because I'm having some unrest issues with the new territories. Especially since the rebel faction Swahili separatists have double my troop count, so I need to be especially careful about any expansion in the near future. Not possible to start a new war within the first month of starting the previous one. Okay. I can work on that. There we go. Swahili vassal. And give up claims in me and keep the claims in Najaron just in case. Handguns. Land morale plus 105. There we go. Improve relations in order to get that back up. Oh, jeez. At the very least, that's going to grow quickly. Relations. Sure. Azeron's busy apparently. Attacking Ethiopia. Okay. With Marina. Not allied with anyone else. That's fascinating. But not useful to me right now. Okay. Keep it light. That would be for the best. The high spy network should give me plenty of, yep, siege ability. Plus 20% bonus. Don't try, please don't try. Dang it, now's not the time. Apparently the ruling without advisors will cause instability. Is broken. Now is not the time for the leader to die. How many pretender rebels are sitting on Mafia though? 5k. Okay, that's actually dangerous. 65 executive authority. I knew it. I knew it would be enough. Alright, I think next time I'll promote the Burger faction. See if they can pull together 30 influence. Because their help will be enough to, well, do what I need for them to do. Excellent. Oh. Well, that was fast. Azeron now sees me as a right, because they've managed to be so militarily weakened. I'm not going to declare them as a rival just yet, because I'm at war, and can't change my rivals while at war. Okay, time to do something slightly different. Let's see what happens if... Faction. Authority, clan, marriage. It's 1405, though. Huh. Weird, I can't promote a faction. Maybe I just need another day. No? That's permanent, that's permanent, that's permanent, that's permanent-ish. Permanent. Compromise spy defense. Permanent. The old ways, clan marriage, expand authority, disable relative. Broken aristocrats. Is broken aristocrats considered an influencer? That's weird. That's very, very weird. Let's reduce tributes for a while. That should get me some tribe loyalty. Promote and support commerce. Let's not do that. Arrange strategic marriage. I'm not reducing my discipline. Right now, that would be very, very bad. But I'm willing to yield concessions to ancient liberties to get even more loyalty. I guess that counts as an influence, which allows me to doesn't allow me to change the influence of any other factions. That's not a good sign. Hopefully I am able to increase the influence of the burghers though. Once it decays. Expires. 14th of July 1440. 1400. Just need to wait until July. The aristocrat faction takes over. Wow, okay. Still not enough for me to transition to free peasantry, which I'm doing regardless of what occurs. If I can do that, I certainly hope I'm able to influence the factions. Once that first one decays. When does it expire? The 14th. Okay, am I able to do it now? No. Ugh. When does the death of a major player end? Oh, 14th of July. Oh. Wrong month. Okay, can I do it now? Yes. Yes! It's enough! Time to free the peasantry! Right, enact reform. Plus 10% rule production. This early in the game, that's a massive buff. Sure, why not? Overlook tenant abuse. I don't care. Because right now they're actually gaining yearly peasant freedom. Every year their peasant freedom increases, and no matter how powerful the nobles are, they're not going to be able to decrease it faster than it's increasing. So, full grain provision. And with the metropolitan faction having taken over, which is fairly good, it means it's fairly good. I'm gonna have less legitimacy, which is not good at all. But my autonomy should lower dramatically, which should pave the way for new reforms. Assuming I can maintain a reasonable degree of state reach, but the amount of state reach I have should be enough for this, assuming I can get to 75 average autonomy or lower. I'd only need a small amount of bureaucratic influence for that reform, though. The cost increasing it. Because the amount of development is varying as the provinces themselves develop. I'm just hoping this combo of blockades, occupation, and ticking war score are enough. I'm not even capable of properly blockading this one. I have to go for that one, I guess. Yeah, this can only blockade 12 dev. And if either go above that, well, suddenly I'm not able to blockade anymore. At least not over here. Wait. They're now on low enthusiasm. Okay. Wear the royal crown. That allows me to see more. That's too far away, and I can still see their new capital province, which is down there for some reason. Okay. Alright, better Diplotech does provide a stacking buff. Oh, stacking increase to the liberty desire. 20. Can I afford 20 after grabbing this tech? Yes. Poll taxes. That was another idea group. Drop aristocratic ideas. bureaucracy, and trade. Start hammering my way through as many trade as possible. Trade law. Merchants from trade centers plus 40%, traders plus 10%. Safe routes, ship trade power plus 10%. Trade posts. Provincial trade power plus 10%. And reasonable regulation. Commerce production inefficiency minus 10%. Right. Now, my main goal is to get through trade ideas as quickly as possible so I can go for right of commerce quickly. If I do well enough, I can probably not get it by 1410, but 1420. Then move on to the next one. At that point, I'm not sure. You need at least level 8 in order to start inventing commercialization. You need burger power of at least 40% and less than 60% peasant subsistence. And also at least 3 trade value. Oh boy. Oh, that's not going to be an easy one, is it? The only province with that much trade value is Zanzibar. The other provinces don't trade enough. Not even Mizizima. I don't know what the provincial subsistence is. Well, province subsistence economy is 25%. Okay. What about burger power? 37.98%. They're getting stronger, but not fast enough for my preferences. Yep. Oh well, with time, with the improved trade law, they're going to get more powerful. Oh wait, I'm also going to have to reform. I'm going to have to reform. I'm going to have to reform city charters too, don't I? Isn't the other requirement? Yeah, urban government's right cannot equal 3. Unsupported city charters, so which heavily reduces urban production and commerce production, which severely reduces the amount of wealth that the burghers can get. Going up to level 4 will improve a lot of things. It will also increase their power. Okay. Thing is, I need a metropolitan advisor for that, and right now I don't have one. I can check. I can check if I can go get one later, but right now I don't see much of a point in that. The Sultana is Why? All power costs plus 10%. That's horrific. Anyway, the cores are done. Imports and exports. Trade steering plus 5%. Ship trade propagation. Ship trade power propagation plus 5%. Understood. Right. Okay. Let me do some final things. Let me just merge. Yield concessions to ancient liberties. Reduce tributes. That's nobles. And promote the metropolitan faction. Do they still get plenty of influence? Yes. Not quite as much as I would hope, but still plenty. Best thing I can do is to continue to try and weaken the tribes. Alright, so, I've gotten to Admin Tech 18, so I picked up bureaucracy, dropped aristocracy for trade ideas, and I'm almost done with trade ideas. And I'm actually really close to getting this. Oh, I need more burger power. I don't like this. Is there something I can pull? Okay, enforce special tools, but also support burger autonomy. I don't like how it's gonna raise my autonomy level, but it will help with a lot of stuff. So, the ruler is now mad. Amazing. I'm gonna be stuck on permanently low legitimacy. Woo. However, I have managed. She was able to free the peasantry, so that's great. And now peasant freedom is going to go up. In fact, it's at 98 in the capital. I figure in these provinces it's going to be... Oh. No. Huh. I was expecting the peasant freedom to be lower, but it's not. Heck yeah. Over here, the... Yeah. But that's... I've also started conquering the northern bits of Madagascar. They're going to be very high autonomy and hotbeds of unrest for a while, but... They have a very large population, which I can take advantage of. Although not as high as over here, inside on the Swahili coast. The Swahili coast just has a lot of population. But it has a high population and is very important for trade. For dominating trade in the Zanj node. MEIOU is starting to colonize down here through... I think native spread mechanics. It's an event that I remember. I remember using it to start up colonies and they would just die, but I'm not certain. Coring slow though. I will be able to accept their culture soonish. Although that's going to be pricey. 134 Diplo points. Yeah. Oh well, that's something I'm just going to have to work around. Along with the lack of discovery, I don't know what's going on down here, so I'm not able to fabricate claims on this country. In theory, I could grab provinces, but oh wow, that's going to be fun. Additionally, I'm stronger individually than any of these, and my subjects would be able to help too, if it weren't for the fact that none of them have ships. I'm pretty much the only country on this coastline with ships. Seriously. Okay, Ajaran has 3 ships. Mogadishu has none. Now just Majitan, or Sangli, or Ifat, Kanli, Adal, yeah. I mean, the Mamluks have ships, I'm not even sure if there's any in the Red Sea. Yemen has 3 ships. That's Fear of the Me. Katheri has, Fear of the Me. But they're so far up north that I have no reason to interact with them. Ajaran has also broken our alliance and all that. You've moved your capital Mombasa. Interesting placement. I would have preferred Malindi because, paid. And I'm probably going to... I mean, Ajaran's in 2 separate wars at the moment. As defender. No one's willing to help them. So it would not be a terrible time. At least insofar as opportunity is concerned. So I guess I have the plan for next time. Take advantage of Ajaran's weakness to reclaim Pate's territory, and hand it over to my subject, Malindi. I'll take the time to integrate and all that, and my subjects are reasonably loyal, though I am starting to have problems with them having better diplo technology than I do, but that's to be expected. I'm specifically investing into diplomatic ideas. Also doesn't help that my advisors are more expensive now. And the fleet is fairly expensive too. I am spending 1.2 ducats a month on it, and it's almost half of my monthly expenses. Trade is now more money. I'm now earning more money from trade than all of my taxes. Which is a bit of a silly thought, but it's great. And as I continue to remove the competitors from the area, I will continue to gain more trade power. If solely because the other countries are just no longer exerting an influence. I really only need the exterior of Madagascar, but the interior is going to be nice and useful eventually. Eventually. But that's something for another time. Freeing the peasantry was... Before, it was 1400. Before 1400, I freed the peasantry. Or was it 1400? Either way, I managed to free the peasantry. Yeah, it was 1400. 1400, freed the peasantry. That's great. Anyway, I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.